A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. This is the narration of King Solomon in the glorious Quran. You can find this in many narrations in Surah Al-Anbiya and Surah Al-Naml. But our area of concentration today is Surah Al-Naml, which the creator of heaven and earth relates to us how King Solomon was blessed with enormous wealth, affluence, and yet he never allowed these things stray him away from the worship of the creator of heaven and earth. And in Surah Al-Naml, he called his assembly. King Solomon called his assembly. Now we are looking at the strongest assembly in the history of assembly. It comprises of the strongest jinn kind and the strongest mankind. Ayyukum, who among you? An ya'tini bi arshiha qabla an ya'tuni bi muslimi. Who among you can bring me her throne before she comes to me in submission? Now which throne is King Solomon referring to? He's referring to the throne of Queen Sheba, Queen Bilqis. At this point, Queen Bilqis is on her way to visit King Solomon, and she's coming with her emissaries. She's coming with her chiefs, her ministers, and her troops. He wants to show her that aside the affluence and wealth and authority he enjoys, he also enjoys some miraculous power. And he's asking, who among you? Ayyukum an ya'tini bi arshiha qabla an ya'tuni bi muslimin. Who among you can bring me her throne before she gets here in submission? Qala ifritu min al-jinni. And a jinn, a very strong jinn from the assembly of jinn, said, Anna atika bihi, I can bring you her throne. Qabla an taqama min maqamika, before you stand up from where you are seated. That's what he told Nabi Sulaiman. I will bring you her throne before you stand up from where you are seated. Now at this point, they are in a bidding section, trying to impress King Solomon. Qala allazina indahu ilmul kitab, and a learned man blessed with the knowledge of the scripture said, Ana ataka bihi, I can also bring you her throne. Qabla an yartada ilaykal tarfuka, before you blink your eyes or before your glance return back to you. Bimana wahi carry the same meaning. Falamma ra'ahu mustaqiran indahu, and then this man placed the throne of Queen Sheba before the very eyes of King Solomon, to the dismay of everyone present. Now listen to what King Solomon said after this. King Solomon immediately said, Haza fadlu min Rabbi, this is a favor of my Lord. Liyabliwani, he is testing me. Anshkuro, to know if I will be grateful. Am akfuru, or to know if I will be ungrateful. Woman shakaro, whoever is grateful. Fa innama yashkuru li nafsihi, he's being grateful for the good of his or her own self. Woman kafaro, and whoever is ungrateful, fa inne rabbi goniyun karim, he or she should know that my Lord is goniyun, self-sufficient, karimun, and free from anyone's need. Now this is the kind of person King Solomon was, as narrated to us in the glorious Quran. He was blessed with authority, wealth, and affluence, which is a test on him, and yet he never allowed these things stray him from the worship of Allah or from believing in Allah. And he always reminds his people that this is favor from my Lord. Haza fadlu min Rabbi liyabluwani, my Lord is testing me. So we can also relate this. Everyone can also relate this at his or her own level. Whichever authority, power of affluence you enjoy today is a test of your Lord on you. And if you pass this test, it's better for you. And if you allow these things stray you away from the remembrance of the creator of heaven and earth, if you allow these things put you into pomposity and arrogance, then you have failed these tests.